All right, what's going on YouTube? Back at it. Gotta get real active this week. So I started on the 6.0 this morning and got it painted. So it's a gold, it's a real dark gold. Kind of reminds me of a cat yellow though, but got that going together. Gonna be a good 4th gen 6.0 street strip build. Stock crank, camshaft, some cheaper cast pistons. We're just gonna call them stock. These are a little bit better than the stock pistons. I think what really gets the stock pistons though are the rings. So I think that's what rings without the ring gap. That's a recondition. I think that's from like BNP or somebody. A recondition like a stock rod. I might get ARP rod bolts for it just for a little extra touch, but I think you end up hitting the limit on the piston before you end up hitting the limit on those bolts. Just depending on what's going on in that situation. Like the mains, I do like the ARP mains, like the main studs there, and maybe like $200 or something like that. And I actually think I see a set of them on the shelf. So yeah, I see a set of the ARP rod bolts on the shelf. So I'll probably just swap those out for a little extra rigidness. So that's gonna be going together. I don't really have a set of heads for it right now, but I got too many parts laying around. So just trying to get some parts off the ground and thinking about doing some shelving. I'm gonna have to do like pallet racks. Thinking about doing pallet rack shelving. A lot of motors sitting around in here. 6.0, 454, all fours 454. 6.2, another 454 over there. All forge 6.2 right there. That's the 5.0 all forge. That's another 6.2 right there. That's another 6.2 right there. This is the all forge, what I'm calling a 6.0. It is not, my bad, not a 6.0, a 6.1. It is a 30 over 6.0 all forged. Supposed to be the supercharger build. And then we have a 406 right here. And then we have another 454 right there. So motors just in this room alone. So if I could take up some airspace doing the pallet racks and actually sliding some of these short blocks actually on a shelf would allow me to have a lot of extra room here. So this is probably last LS I'm gonna be putting together. Just like I said, from spare parts laying around. So I will take you along on that journey. I'm not sure the last time I documented me putting one of these together. It's been a while. Probably last year sometime I was putting 6, 7, 8 LSs together at one time. So go over the ring gap concept and then also the rod bolt concept. I will be getting DOD plugs. I have to come back and show. They go right here to block that off if you're not running the DOD on the GM4 stuff. So be doing that. So that's the only thing that I'm really seeing that I'm missing right now that I'm about to get ordered. Gonna slide the camshaft in first to make sure that there's not a problem with the cam bearings or the cam before I assemble the rest of the motor. And then I have to take it apart just to try to come back and get the cam bearing situation straight. So that's a really good free game tip that I have seen happen before with somebody. Put a motor together and then have a cam bearing problem and have to pull the motor apart and take it back to the machine shop. So check those cam bearings with that cam before you assemble the whole motor. That's what's in the mix. I'll keep you posted.